Please come to the wedding.
Oh, hell no!
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we're jumping into I think it's Tails and it's LegbeardStories. It's LegbeardStories, everybody. Gather round. It is the finale of Babybeard. I'm super excited. She's apparently getting married, maybe. And a wedding was alluded to in the last post. If you missed that, as usual, playlist down in the description for you to peruse at your leisure. We've also got all kinds of other cool links down there, like to my other channel, Date and Dies, where I'm reading creepypastas. I hope you check it out. Anyways, let's go ahead. We'll get some other plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive right into some of this LegbeardStories cringe. A Loathsome Lazy Legbeard, Chapter 5. It's actually Chapter 5. Trust me on this. Wonderful wedding woes and wanting wombs. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f?
Let's never talk again about Babybeard's womb, okay? I don't know if I'm strong enough for all that. Hello, wonderful people. Hi, Little Ann Woods. Are you ready for the last installment of the Babybeard saga? I do love to wrap up a saga, you know, but Babybeard was just so fun and derpy, also kind of malicious, but not in like a horrible, horrible way. You know, she was tolerable at the very least from a distance. So I'll be sad to bid her farewell, but yeah, we gotta wrap it up. We gotta do some other stuff. Get in Unfortunate Nookie back in here, you know what I'm saying? But you better believe that OP is ready for this to wrap. So, without further ado, let's do this. Also, this should be Chapter 5, not 4, but I can't change the title. Yes, the one true weakness of Reddit posts. You can edit everything except the title. So that's okay. I called it for what it is. Little Ann Woods warned me in the Discord, like right as I was sitting down to record. So, good timing. Woodsy, hey, that's me. Petite girl, blue eyes, etc., etc. Y'all know me by now. If you didn't know, you know now. You better ask somebody, etc., etc. Agatha is a 60-plus-year-old woman, very sweet and caring, a bit of a gossip, but always willing to help with a heart of gold. Amanda, a wonderful woman with more energy than everyone else in the office combined. She couldn't keep still even if she wanted to. She was in a committed long-term relationship with her girlfriend with whom she lived. She was a no-nonsense kind of woman, and although she was so thin you'd think the wind would lift her up and take her away, she was really strong, inside and out. Lady is a slender, tall woman who was reserved and closed off, at least until you got to know her better, and then she was a lover of all things drama, at least from a distance. She was kind and sweet and really fun to talk to. Dana was an autistic woman in her early 40s. She was a single mother by choice and had a child from a sperm donor, something that Babybeard found unacceptable. She was a very closed-off person and could come across as rude and uncaring. Neither was true, and if you got to know her, she was also a very sensitive woman that just had some problems communicating. She was brutally honest, something that rubbed some people the wrong way. For people that have read the Lavender Saga, she's the woman that got yelled at by Lavender for reporting him. She worked for the Death Squad and did almost exclusively back office work, which meant that she was almost always there. Yeah, bit of a problem communicating, brutally honest. That's about par for the course as far as autism goes. Lavender, oh no, that's right, he's here. Oh, why is he here? We do have an entire saga compiled for Lavender Beard if you are interested in that. It's definitely a different vibe than Babybeard, I know that much. Lavender and Babybeard hated each other's guts. Why? Well, you can't have two drama queens in the same place, now can ya? Maybe they'll fight to the death or something. That would be the best ending, wouldn't it? Lavender and Baby had a lot of fights in the back office. I didn't witness many of them, but it usually ended with one or both of them storming off. And if it was only one of them, they always seemed to decide that I was the designated person to rant to. Babybeard's such a child. She needs to grow up. Or, Lavender is an asshole that needs to learn to mind his own business. And on and on and on it went. How did I respond? I listened, maybe gave some comment. I nodded and told them that I needed to get back to work. Yeah, don't listen to this. Don't encourage this behavior. After which they would go and just bother somebody else. They mostly kept out of each other's way as much as possible, but their desks were pretty close, and because of that, they seemed to clash a lot. Neckbeard versus Legbeard in a no-holds-barred contest of cringe. Who will take home the title? I mean, truly, nobody wins in a situation like this. We've also got Babybeard, of course. Last, but definitely probably least, our beloved grandma with the mind of a spoiled toddler, stuck in an eternal loop of temper tantrums and perpetual narcissism. Babybeard was not a pretty woman, although she thought that she was the personification of beauty. I mean, she knows deep down she's just trying to protect her own ego, you know what I'm saying? And with a rich mother, she undoubtedly wore the most beautiful of clothes, right? Of course! Who doesn't consider sweat-stained 50-year-old clothes fashionable? Hey, it's called vintage. What woman wouldn't want to look like she fell into grandmother's beige wool collection? She was always covered from head to toe. The one time she did wear a dress above the knee, she spent the entire day telling people how revealing it was. See, she's very uncomfortable in her own skin. That's why she's covering up like this, right? She had big round glasses that made her eyes look really tiny. We still didn't add those glasses to the thumbnail. Consistency is key. A messy bun tried to hold her brown frizz away from her face, but failed to do so time and time again. The one time she did let her hair down, it was actually really pretty. When I told her that, she responded with, "What do you know? Like I'd take fashion advice from someone like you." Oh, okay. Sure. Let me compliment you and have you spit in my face. That's the last time I'll ever do that. She had a very square jaw and a protruding chin. Her mouth consisted of a line that always curved downwards, even when she smiled. What a miracle. She always smelled slightly of mothballs and sweat. Ugh, and never missed an opportunity to shove her supposed superiority in your face. I think she smells like sweat because she's a big girl. You know what I'm saying? You need to baby powder your crevices and whatnot.
Bullseye!
And here is our parody intro, as suggested by Code, the Techno Shaman, one of the other mods in the Discord, mostly responsible for, you know, creating roles and playing with the internals of the server, setting up new channels, stuff like that. He's the Techno Shaman, right? So, good morning, fellow Americans. In less than an hour, a saga from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest beard scientist community in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty bearded differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Perhaps it is fate that today is the 6th of March in the year of our Lord 2022, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from beard nests, gaslighting, or greasy tendies, but from the beard-pocalypse itself. We are fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 6th of March will no longer be known as a regular day, but as the day that the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not be tarnished without a fight. We're going to live strong. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our beardless day. It's from Independence Day, I'm pretty sure. Although that quietly into the night thing, I know that was stolen from some other poem. But that's what screenwriters do, you know? Part 1. Wonderful Wedding Woes. Babybeard's wedding was fastly approaching, and with it, she started handing out the invitations. She couldn't talk about anything else, of course. In the beginning, people were enthusiastic for her. After a while, it got annoying. Yeah, you kind of blew your load there. Are you expecting people to congratulate you for months on end? It's never gonna happen. Drop the knowledge like, a month before. Don't bring it up and then be like, hey, are you gonna be there next week? And that's really all that you need to mention about the wedding, okay? She's trying to milk it. She'd talk about the dress and the venue and the dance and what they'd be doing, etc., etc. Babybeard had one hobby. Just one. And she shared that hobby with her boyfriend. They both loved folk dance. It's actually a pretty legitimate hobby, and I'm glad that she found another person to share it with. If she wasn't such a miserable human being, I might actually be excited for the wedding as well. But instead, I just feel kind of bad for the boyfriend that he's shackling himself to this ham beast for life. It's not too late. You got some time. You can still run. I like folk dances too. And occasionally I would go to folk dances. In fact, I think my boyfriend took me to one on one of our first dates. But Babybeard and her fiance went every weekend, every event, every time. Which, yeah, that is great. I'm glad that she had a hobby. But you can't folk dance every day, now can ya? So one time I asked her what she did after work. Did she have any other hobbies?
I can't wait for my love to come home. Then he makes dinner for me, and we sit on the couch.
Doing what? I asked.
Just sitting.
Oh man, this is even more intense than that time I forgot how to sit down.
Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Neither of them have any personality aside from this one thing that they share. I'm taking bets on how long the marriage is gonna last. All bets placed in Tendy Coin. Come on, step right up. You can make 10 million Tendy Coins. That is literally tens of dollars. So you just sit on the couch all evening and talk? I responded. That sounds nice.
No!
Babybeard rolled her eyes.
We just sit.
I mean, I'm all for enjoying a comfortable silence. You know what I mean? You can't be with a person for years and years and feel the need to talk all the time. At a certain point, you gotta be like, okay, it's all right if we just sit here and be comfortable with each other. But you can't go 100% silence outside of when you guys go do the folk dancing. That does not make a good relationship either. There's a happy medium. Where's the happy medium? That's right, my dear neckbeard enthusiasts. Babybeard and her boyfriend spend every day just sitting on the couch in utter silence. It is so sad. Waiting for the next folk ball to arrive. Sometimes they would watch a soap opera on the TV. Babybeard's boyfriend did the cleaning and the cooking, and Babybeard just sat on the couch in utter silence. Jesus Christ, dude. And he works longer hours than she does. What is going on here? Get off your fat ass and make the house function. How can it possibly all fall to one person to do all of these things, right? After a day of work, I mean, I don't want to come home and make dinner. I'll bake you some chicken nuggies. How about that? She's Legbeard. You know she's gonna destroy all of those nuggets. And it only takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to do it. So good. Everybody wins. Now let's eat our nuggets in silence. I assume they're like scrolling on their own phones or something like that. I don't know, dude. It seems really weird to me. OP continues, I do not get that. You're in good company, OP. So please, if there are people on here that can tell me how exactly one does this, I am very intrigued. I, for one, am completely incapable of sitting still and am always on my phone, playing a game, writing, watching something while playing a game, making something while watching something. I need to be doing things or my mind will run to places that I'd prefer not to go. Also, I'd always be bored out of my mind, so please, if anyone can help me understand, I would very much appreciate it. I'm much the same way. I enjoy sensory overload. I'm like, cool, let's put on a movie and play some Elden Ring at the same time, or, you know, edit a video while watching another video. As long as the voices are different, I can still edit the video, or hop in a Discord call and do some editing. Like, at least two things at once. Being alone with your own thoughts is a very scary thing, so I can't help you. I know exactly what it's like to always need to be doing something. As far as Babybeard goes, yeah, I just assume that it's a vacuum in her brain. Like, she just sits there and shuts off completely, like a robot or something. I'm sure that's the only way that you could just sit there on the couch in silence together every single night and and say, yeah, this is a good relationship. They got nothing to talk about. What's the last conversation they have about OP's bike? And the husband's like, yeah, I can fix that, bring it over. And then he fails to fix it. I remember that. That's like part 2 or something. And indeed, it is a great example of how vacuous both of them are. So Babybeard's whole world indeed consisted of 3 things: folk dance, her boyfriend slash fiance, and the thought of having children, but of course only for the sake of not having to work. She can't even maintain a home. She sits on the couch while dude slaves over a hot oven and cleans up the dishes. God damn it. I'm so enraged. What a terrible person to shackle yourself to. This is not a wife. You've been relegated to baby incubator, all right? That's it. I mean, that is still important, okay? Continuing your lineage, people put a lot of emphasis on that for some reason, but it can't possibly be like the be-all, end-all, am I right? Ugh. How can one person be so useless? So, of course, on her wedding day, only folk dance music would be played. The opening song, a folk dance number. She talked about nothing else. God, she's so boring. Why are all of these beards so boring?
Boring.
Hey, there's weather outside. I like folk dance. Okay, great. What an awesome conversation. We'll have to do this again soon. Pencil me in for 5 years from now. Everyone in the office was invited. The office of birth, the office of marriage, the death squad, everyone. Everyone except for 2 people. She didn't invite Lavender and she didn't invite Dana. Damn. And she told everyone in the office not to tell either of them that everyone else was invited. But of course, in an office like this, word never spreads, right? Yeah, office politics, that's not a thing. People only talk about the job at hand. And even Babybeard herself can't stop talking about the stupid wedding. So yeah, I'm sure both of them are going to find out. Dana was hurt, of course, but she isn't one to search out conflict. And she dropped it, although she also stopped talking to Babybeard altogether. Lavender started actively annoying her and giving comments about her weight and how she wouldn't fit into her dress, etc., etc. I mean, I hate Lavender Beard. He is insufferable, but to see his insufferableness turned on a fellow beard, that's kind of beautiful in a way. Poetic justice. Babybeard in turn cried and ranted to everyone that would hear it
About how she was bullied.
Point is, no one would listen to her. Why, might you ask? Well, Babybeard had decided that some people were more important than others and had a tier list of which coworker was welcome to which part of the wedding. That's the worst idea ever. She's full of horrible ideas. I don't know how she defies social convention so regularly. Is she just clueless? She has to be just clueless, right? She's not doing this on purpose, making people hate her. She wants to be popular, so yeah, she just doesn't understand how humans or human relationships work, I guess. So OP, Lady, and most of the Death Squad and Office of Marriage were invited to the wedding with a +1, but not invited to the reception. The reception's the good part. That's where you drink and shit. I ain't going. Forget about it. Tom and Amanda were invited to the wedding without a +1. Babybeard didn't explain why, but given the fact that they were the only 2 gay people there, yeah, it's really not that hard to figure out why that was. I mean, the gays already snuck into the office. We can't have them sneaking into the wedding too. Oh, God. Furthermore, she invited Agatha and another coworker, let's call her Kathy, the one that got mad at me because I wouldn't let her help me up, see the Lavender Beard saga, to the reception with a +1 because they were so special to her. Neither one found themselves to be very close to Babybeard, but hey, I guess I get that you can feel closer to one person than to another, and that it is your wedding. You can choose who you want to come and who you don't want to come. The whole problem is how she went about it. Yeah, make a big show about handing out invitations, talking about the wedding all the time. She's just horrible at interacting with other people. It's astonishing to me how bad she is at it. Like, usually you mail the invitation to somebody's house, and then, you know, you don't really know who got an invitation and who didn't until the wedding rolls around, right? You don't gotta hand deliver wedding invitations. Was this like the Queen or something like that? I guarantee if you invited the Queen ain't gonna show up. They have a Queen in Belgium? Probably not. I think UK's the only one with the Queen still. But I don't know, I'm not very political, as you might have guessed. She rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Babybeard, not the Queen. And every time she assigned someone to a certain tier, she told you not to tell this or that person
that you got extra privileges.
Inviting an entire department except for 2 did not sit well with people. Excluding others from bringing a +1 because of their sexual orientation pissed off a whole lot more. The fact that she invited 2 people to the reception, well, nobody really cared about that part. Telling people to lie to each other, no one was okay with that either. So she started crying about
Lavender's abuse. Oh.
And people just told her that she brought it upon herself, which is 100% factual. I don't know why you expect me to feel bad for you. This is going to be an absolute shit show, and I love it. Also, the fact that nobody really wanted to go to the reception because I guess nobody wants to hang out with Babybeard, which is a good point. You can drink at the reception, but I'm going to have to drink a whole hell of a lot to make Babybeard tolerable. And by a whole hell of a lot, I mean I'm basically going to have to pass out before she's tolerable. Amanda is a very straightforward person, and if she has a problem with you, she will tell you. So when Babybeard hobbled into the front office, each foot pointing in another direction but still somehow moving forward, and asked us to RSVP to her invite, Amanda piped up. Yeah, I'm not going. Babybeard looked shocked.
But why not?
Amanda's eyes narrowed as she got up from behind her desk and walked towards Babybeard. Why not? Why would I go to a wedding if I'm not allowed to bring my girlfriend? Babybeard took a step back and stammered,
Well, there wasn't enough room and I had to make some cuts. Woodsy isn't allowed to bring her boyfriend either. Right, Woodsy?
Ugh, keep me out of it. I sighed. She expected me to lie for her. Sorry, Babybeard. I don't do lying, at least not usually. So I made a confused face, opened up my drawer, took out my invite, and showed it to her. My invite said +1. I love it. Just throwing the truth back in her face. Using honesty to make her dunk on herself. God, it's just like 4D chess around here. You told me I could bring my boyfriend and that I shouldn't tell Amanda or Tom because they weren't allowed to bring one. OP. Just 100% over all of Babybeard's shit, and I am living for it. I held up the invite a little bit higher as I stared daggers at Babybeard. God, we went many parts without seeing this vindictive side to you, OP, and I gotta admit, I'm kind of liking it. It's a good look for you. Babybeard's face went white. She somehow lost the ability to produce sounds as she opened and closed her mouth like a drowning fish. Is this a permanent condition? Please say it's permanent. Why would I want to go to a homophobic wedding? You stay away from me, Babybeard. From now on, you don't talk to me. You don't ask for help, and you don't even look at me. Is that clear? Amanda said calmly. Then she walked past Babybeard as she gave her a shoulder bump. Ooh, disrespected. Babybeard stood there for about a minute, and then her expression shifted, and she turned her reddening face towards me.
Why didn't you stand up for me? Can you believe that?
She said, slightly snarling. Of course I can. I said calmly, just staring at her ever-reddening tomato face. I love it so much.
Why didn't you lie for me? Now everyone's gonna be mad at me. Did you tell her?
She hissed. Well, 1, yes. Yes, I did. 2, I don't lie. And 3, that was a really shitty thing of you to do. So she has every right to be mad. Babybeard.
Why did you do that?
I shrugged. Because she asked. Babybeard looked like her head was about to explode when she growled,
Well, if you're not going to take my side, then you're not invited to the wedding.
Fine by me, I shrugged again. I wasn't going anyways. Oh, it's so beautiful. Baby looked shocked and she stammered,
But why not?
Her lips started quivering, and I frowned at this sudden change in mood. You just told me not to come, I said.
I was just kidding. You should know me by now.
Babybeard was sticking out her bottom line. I'd say lip, but you need lips for that to be true. And she stomped her foot on the ground.
Please come to the wedding.
Oh, hell no!
Bro, that chapel's gonna be empty as shit. You're gonna have to hire some stand-ins. You might as well go have a Vegas wedding. At least they got like 20 Elvis impersonators to fill up the pews. Sorry, OP says. I got plans. I made them a year ago and I can't move it. Remember when in the beginning of this saga I said, see, I don't lie. I don't always tell the whole truth or not answer the question, but I make it a habit not to lie unless I absolutely have to, or if I've lost all respect for you, and then I just don't care. Well, guess what? I had zero respect left for this beard. I spent her wedding on the couch with my boyfriend watching I don't even remember what, and eating ice cream, and I regret nothing. Yeah, you think a wedding is like a nice thing for the people that you invite? No, we gotta show up somewhere at a certain time, get all dressed up and shit. Really, it's only to placate the ego of the bride and the groom. And if you don't give a shit about the bride or the groom, then why show up? I would do the exact same thing. Kick back, watch King of the Hill, BoJack Horseman, Suits, eat some pistachio ice cream. I'm good. That is a day well spent. Only thing that could make it better, honestly, is a small bag of weed. Just a tiny one. I ain't greedy. Babybeard continued to ostracize people by standing her ground and exclaiming to everyone that she was the victim of office bullying. Yeah, you reap what you sow, don't you? She cried her crocodile tears, and everyone looked on and rolled their eyes. She tried complaining to me, and I just told her to keep me out of it. As ReddX often says, not my monkeys, not my circus. It's actually not my circus, not my monkeys, but you're doing good. She got the spirit. Eventually, 3 people came to the wedding: Agatha, Kathy, and Lady. Why did Lady go, you might ask? Well, in her own words, my husband and child are out of town and I'm bored. This is going to be chaos and I want to see it. Lady, she's a nice lady, but she got a dark heart. She's hoping for drama. I told her to give me a rundown after the wedding. It was apparently a pretty boring affair. The only interesting thing that happened is that Baby's wedding dress was a very poofy blue dress with lots and lots of sequins, and first she ripped the sleeve off walking through a few chairs when she was making her grand entrance for the opening dance. And then later, she set a part of it on fire. Oh, God. She set a part of it on fire when dancing too close to the candles that were placed on the ground. She was fine. The dress, however, did not survive. That might have been for the best. Oh, God, not even the dress wanted to live. It pulled one of those Buddhist monk protests where they just sit in the middle of the street and pour gas on themselves and whoosh. But it's a dress. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I made the joke more sad than funny. Oh, God damn it, dude. Oh. All right. Bets on how long the wedding lasts? Go ahead. Let me know in the comments. I got my bets on 6 months. That's how long the Legbeard of my nightmares wedding lasted. So yeah, that's what I'm sticking with. But I guess we'll see. As we get into part 2, wanting wombs. Please. I asked you, please don't talk about Babybeard's womb anymore. I hope it's barren. I hope it's shriveled up like a raisin. Please don't let her reproduce. In Babybeard's eyes, having children was gonna be easy.
We came from your semen.
Oh, you fucking idiot. She told me she stopped taking her pills just before the wedding, and they tried for a baby on the wedding day. That way, the plan immediately started from the moment they got married. She'd get pregnant from the get-go, and everything would be magical. Yeah, have you ever seen somebody that has kids? Even the whole pregnancy part and getting them into the world is exceedingly difficult, but that's not where it ends. They start growing and it only gets harder. Your plan is so flawed, Babybeard. But as a person, you are very flawed. So, you know, maybe double negative, make a positive, something like that. That's good maths. Whatever. Things usually don't go that fast or that easily. I'm not speaking from experience. I have no children, but I do know that the chances of getting pregnant after 30 are a lot lower than they are in your 20s. Baby did not get pregnant, so she whined and moaned, and no one bothered to listen. Not even Agatha or Kathy, because immediately after the food was served, Agatha and Kathy were asked to leave. Something that they were not told about beforehand. They were only allowed for dinner. The after party was not included in their package, apparently. Bro, isn't that part of the reception? I thought that all goes hand in hand. I mean, whatever, it's a win-win. Got a free dinner, didn't actually have to hang out with Babybeard. Have a nice life. So yeah, Babybeard was now out of allies. No one wanted to listen. She got angry glances, and every time she asked for help, someone told her that she should know it by now, or that she should go look it up. Baby still came to me for help, and I reluctantly did help her, sometimes. OP, stop it. You gotta let her drown, okay? You can't save somebody from themselves forever. But after I got a message at home on one of my days off about one of her stupid questions, yeah, even I stopped helping her. There you go. Watch her flounder. Now that's good schadenfreude. Babybeard.
Woodsy, I made a big mistake on one of the birth certificates today. I screwed up big time.
She then explained exactly what the problem was.
What do I do?
OP. Oh, that's not so bad. It's easily fixable. Don't worry, Babybeard.
Great. Come to the office by 7 a.m. I'm sure the two of us can fix this together.
What?
What?
What? What the fuck?
No. This was your mistake, not mine. When she just dropped the faulty certificate at my desk the next day and left, even I was done. I took the certificate, took a Post-it, wrote down what she had to do, and walked it to the back office. Then I placed it on her computer, looked her dead in the face, and said, I'm not doing it for you. This is your mistake. You fix it. The Post-it tells you how. And then I walked off. That poor child, they ain't never getting their birth certificate. Hand it over to somebody like Babybeard and say what could possibly go wrong. Everything. It's over. I guess she did get it done, probably. Maybe even correctly. More than a year had passed since we first started working there. Almost 4 months after the wedding. They're still married. 6 months. That's it. 6 months. That's the goal. I'm gonna win all the Tendy coins, you guys. Still no baby in sight, and Babybeard had no friends left in the office. Around October, Babybeard had been given a specific task to do. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but every time you asked Baby to do anything, she said she was working on the task.
She was overwhelmed and she couldn't do it. Oh.
Bitch, how did you survive for 30 plus years? I'm asking you, legitimately, please explain to me how this happened. Did you ever learn to feed or fend for yourself and not be a parasite on other people constantly? She's sitting over here like, I'm so overwhelmed from breathing and existing at the same time. Are you fucking kidding me? No one was really surprised when Baby went to LegBeard and asked to be transferred. What was surprising was that she asked to be transferred because Tom was bullying her, which was total BS. I got called into LegBeard's office to confirm Babybeard's allegations, and so were Lady and Amanda and pretty much everyone else from our team. It was no secret that LegBeard did not like Tom, and even though Tom wasn't the best supervisor, he was in no way, shape, or form a bully. Yeah, the bully that doesn't like confrontation. That checks out. He never commented on the fact that his boyfriend wasn't invited, and he just didn't go to the wedding. He may not have stuck up for her, but he certainly wasn't bullying her. Unfortunately for LegBeard and Babybeard, nobody corroborated her story, so Tom got to keep his job. It's a good thing Babybeard got transferred because after this last stunt, people were actively aggressive towards her. You have failed the game of office politics. You think she's gonna do any better in her next office job, or is this just gonna be a repeat of everything? Because it doesn't seem to me like she's learned anything. But I guess that's left to speculation. After she left, it came to light that Babybeard hadn't done any work on the task that she was given. Like I said, she was too busy breathing and existing. Can't you understand? And because I was given the task after she left, without anyone knowing the scope of her laziness and incompetence, I got 5 months of backlog and files that I had to get through. Jesus Christ. Where was she hiding all this? Everything she did, I had to redo. Oh, thanks, Babybeard. Great parting gift. Oh my God. What a fucking scumbag. Did this not follow her, this information? I hope people are checking up on her at the new office, because this is going to repeat itself. I'm shocked she wasn't outright fired after that. 3 years have passed since then. Wow. Who had the long-term marriage bets? Because you definitely won. It took Babybeard almost 2 years to get pregnant, and she hasn't gotten pregnant since. It seems the plan didn't really work out like she wanted it to. And from what I know, she is still working. Not where she got transferred to, though. Because apparently there were bullies there, too. Oh, poor Babybeard. This world is such a cruel world, is it not? I hope that wherever you are now, baby, you've grown up, and that you are happy with your child and your husband. But most of all, I hope that we never meet again. I hope y'all liked the last installment of the Babybeard saga. I know I had a lot of fun writing it. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you guys in the Discord someday. We have a lot of fun there, and everyone is so sweet. Love you guys. Bye! Oh, Little Ant Woods going out on a high note. Keeping it classy with those well wishes for this woman who made your life miserable for at least a little while. But yeah, she only made other people miserable because she's miserable herself. If she stopped being miserable, maybe she would stop these antics. Am I right? So good. I do hope that she's happy with the child and the husband, and I hope that there is never a second child. God's sitting up there. He's like, you really want this kid, huh? Okay. Everybody gets one. Like, if all the beards had absolutely 0 kids, then we could get rid of the beard population in just 1 generation. But every beard couple having only 1 kid means that the beard population halves, which is still moving in the right direction as far as I'm concerned. Once you have 2 kids, population's equal. I don't like that. Once you have 3 kids, you're increasing the population, and we got to do something about that. Please, spay and neuter your beards. Spay and neuter, or and neuter, I guess. I'm not gonna judge your beard's genitalia, okay? Oh God, I love the lavender beard crossover. I mean, I didn't even know that they were in the office at the same time, so it was cool to see how they interacted, or rather, didn't interact. And I think OP nailed it when she's like, yeah, you can't have two drama queens in the same place. I really thought that they were going to claw each other to death, but apparently that didn't happen. Everybody gets to live to fight another day. OP says she's not heard from Babybeard since, and I guess let's just hope that that trend continues, because while I would be curious to see how her life turned out years later, I ain't curious enough to put OP back into harm's way. You know, she wasn't one of the most deplorable beards that we've ever seen. So yeah, I do hope that she figured it out and became a less miserable person. But really, it seems to me like her husband is kind of an enabler and allows her to be lazy and stuff like this. So I don't know if she'll actually ever get better, but hope floats. That's all I'll say. Yeah, what a great saga. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you like, comment, and or subscribe. Maybe share it around if you'd like. I definitely appreciate that. We've got all kinds of links down in the description. My Twitter, Discord, Facebook, them's my social medias. Playlists, plugs, podcasts, Teespring if you're trying to rock the merch. Spotify, iTunes, all the podcast places. I'm over there. We've also got Dayton Dies, of course, my creepypasta channel, which I mentioned. Mr. and Mrs. ReddX, mine and my wife's channel, which I don't think I mentioned quite yet. I'm all over the place trying to take over this YouTube game. So if you help me out, I do appreciate that too. We've also got my Patreon, of course, and my wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. I'd like to thank them very much, as I do every episode. So thank you. Darth Tominus the Degenerate, Robert Allen Waits, Camille Sarah, Logan Wolf, Conrad Ingy, Anna Leonard. Hey, Mr. ReddX, sir, Landlord Jimmy just called. He says something about counterfeit doubloons. Can you let Dr. Ramtide know? Ramtide might be the one counterfeiting, honestly. Captain Clown Jerry, Hong Kong. Aaron W. has become Aaron Jerry. Our numbers rise again. Alexis Smith, aka Twisted Child, Sarah Wanawash, Cinnamon Susie, For Old Lang Syne. Irary is back to this since it's just more fun. Jari the Pirate, Silent Revolver, the OG Jerry, Jerish Kitsune, Satori, 211 Jerry, Fellowship of the Jerrys, Juria Jubilantly Juggling Jerrys, Justy Jargonia Jerry, I think I got through that, Alunia Demonista, Althea Blue, Anunnaki, Assassin Pug Jerry, Bang Bang, Aurora Wildheart, The Moon Baron, Grizzly, Baby Jerry, Gaga, Baby Joy, Bearded Jerry, watch out for that guy, Beards. That sucks. But much like sharks, we don't move backwards. Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Blip Bloop Jerry, Catholic Jerry, formerly Atheist Jerry, but the Inquisition showed me the light. Oh, blessed be, especially after this story. Jesus Christ. Commander J Tank, Confederate Jew, Dennis Dayton, Dinosaur Nightlight, Disposable Waifu, Dr. Lark, Submergent Jewel, Frozen Over Studios, Fire Drake, Gypsy, Hadrian BR. I can't help falling in love with Jerry. I'm Slim Jerry, yes, I'm the real Jerry. All you other Slim Jerrys are just imitating Irish pirates. Top of the barn into ya. Thought we were gonna get like a song medley going. Itchy Nuts, I just scratch him, bro. A pimp named J. Chris, J.M. Coon, Jennifer Schaefer, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Nice, Jerry Evil, Jerry the Outlaw Mother Trucker, honk, honk. Jerry was a race car driver, and I'm at the light with him now for round 3 because I live my life a quarter mile at a time. I want to go fast. John Hero, John Jerry, Jingle Irishman. Hey, that's my name too. Simbufa, because if you're boofing this free, KJW, Kajow, Crewhee, Miss Monday, Lord Jerryo, leader of the Thunder Jerrys. Like and subscribe. Lady Dix, Melgar the Destroyer, Mental Effector. Now 10 out of 10 dentists agree he is more mental than Arthur Henry, as well as Jerry and Tom and ReddX. Totally facts, totally science, but it's totally not. Mr. Carrot 797, Natari, Needless King 89, Nightmare Jerry, on a quest to shave the stash of Jerry Aldo Rivera with Landlord Jerry, and 3-time Waffle Stop World Champion is Mr. J. Poor Jerry Aldo Rivera doesn't even know what's coming for him. Origami Steve hit Jerry with a bag of marbles after catching him cheating with Tom. That's right. Divorce, I say. Phantom of the Pines, Jerrykins and Jerry Beth, Ramtide Lacrimates, Rose Jerry Miller, TSM Kirby, Sarita the Lolita, Saucy Octopus, Silo Imp, Staples, aka Jerry Yeet, Stephanie Goodner, Synaptic Broomstick, Brilliant Tamago, Tapioca Boogaloo, Tato Ferret, Teddy the Police, 10-Ton Monster, that Italian Greyhound, Dino, whatever, the Littlest Who, the Token Trans Queen Jerry. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Jerry. I am slain. The one true Fusky. Tom, but it's the Jerry on the inside that counts. Preach. Try to find me another marble to get back to the real world. Can't help you, mate. I'm Busy Bee. V3 Prime. Viking Jerry. We give up if you see Marble Jerry. Just give him a marble or something. They'll probably leave your livestock alone. Probably. WikiTac. Wilmags. Colorad Moody. Kira. Not another Jerry. But are you, though? You're a wizard, Jerry. Redwin. Naga Viper. Side Jerry the Cyborg. Saints Blessing. One Leg Jerry buys pizza for the Jerry Army. Hey! What about for ReddX? I like pizza too. A normal Jerry. We got all the marbles out of the machine, and now we can finally produce some Jerry berries. Not a sponsor. Hunter of Jerry's the power of all things tasty, and it's Tom. Admiral T-Tank, Emmer Alder, another stupid hipster. Atomic Jerry Zilla, AZ Babsy Bartender Keelia, Blue Dubs, Broken Spine Horseradish. But look, I made you some content. Date you my favorite. Open wide. The original different Jerry. There's Cake Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Locked, Corporal Admiral Lieutenant Furry Worry Princess Jerry. I fucked that up. Grip titties. Dayton does, but he needs our help. Come on, Jerry, buddy. Clap your hands if you believe. Oh, it's so good. Defon Jerry, creator of colorful click clacks. DM Beard, roll for selection. Dopamine Dangerous, Electrical Fennec, Ghost of Alpha, Heeknot, Holy Berry Jerry, sponsor of Jerry Berries. Hydra Jerry Solomon, Irradiated Jam. Sorry, Babushka, it's just business. Janitor Jerry, who found the crate of cringe and bobbles out by the dumpster. Jeffrey, Geralt of Rivia. Jerry and Tom versus Happy New Year's Webby Apocalypse. Jerry, the Sussy Baka. Jerry's mom has got it going on. Jerry Oldo Rivera, keep your mustache safe. Jerry Bean, yum. Jerry Roxas, yay. Jerry's SDI downshifted and sped away with a burst of flames. That's freaking metal, bro. Jerry role-playing game. Judge Jerry and Executioner. Kid Marvelous. King Tom, Kitsykin, Life of Guardian, Little Ann Woods, Lucia Lovecraft, Machia, CD. Maybe next time Milk-Fed Gimp. Miss Duchess, Not Invisible Angel, I see you. Organic Cam, Ghosty, Raptor out. She's my Jerry Pie. Who drank a Mountain Dew? What a big surprise. Sheep Jerry, working at Joanne's Fabrics. They don't even carry marbles. Snary, that's Snom Jerry. Spoony the Rogue, Swoopy Scary Jerry Ton. Techno Dubs, the one Jerry who survived Unfortune Nookie. Good God. That is an accomplishment. Wear it proudly. The Necro Jerry Con, the original Jerry, not the X card. Oh, that's Ramtide's favorite card. To Infinity and beyond. To the fish, Jerry. Oh, the cod. I keep trying to swim around, but I'm dummy thick, and the slap of my tail fins keeps alerting the bear. Unfortunate Jerry. Couldn't think of a new gaslighting joke. Sorry, I'm such a piece of shit. God damn it. You got me good there. Tom, promise. Jerry swears all bad Jerry. Tom, be good boy. Don't switch his facts. Fully size. Go ahead, look it up. Buy it. Buy another race video. That makes sense, right? Thank you, of course, to all my $1 patrons as well. Beautiful people that they are. Thank you to all of the Jerrys and non-Jerrys. I do hope some other people consider signing up on the Patreon, but if you can't do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you'll come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there. Wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos. I'd appreciate it. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I shall see you in the next one, and until then, friends, bye-bye.